So while he's here, you want to win some Super Bowls. While he is on your roster, you want CM Punk to get the best matches possible, the best storylines possible while he's still available to you. He's already injured twice within a year, so you see that how his body's been breaking down. He's getting conditioning to be back to where he used to be, but he's just not the same. Um, him and Kenta, dream match. It looks like if we don't get it now, we'll never get it. Which is we'll talk more about CM Punk in his promo in a second, but there's a couple of things I need to see with him before he hangs the boots up.
I am glad we are here unequivocally, even though we spoke. Honestly, folks, we ain't do a pre-show for real. But I did sprinkle a little salt of seasoning on the show where I wanted to compare wrestlers to sports figures because I wanted to give a little bit of credence and precedence to what we're talking about. So as you brought CM Punk as Aaron Rodgers, you sent a voice note about our current AEW champion and how you view him.
Yeah.
And I have some rebuttals to that, and I have a quarterback comparison that I would like to make. So I don't know if you want to give your take first, and then I'll rebut.
No, I'll give my take.
Go ahead.
We have the AEW World Champion right now.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Is one of my favorite wrestlers, and I'm just gonna say MJF is one of my favorite wrestlers. He's facing Hiroshi Tanahashi at Forbidden Door. Should be another good match because he only has good matches. Let's be real. Over the past year, he's only had good matches. It's just facts. And he impresses me more. I think that people underrate his abilities way more than they overrate him. People say he's overrated. No, I think people are underrating him. But let's be real. Do you have to? He said he's gonna mute himself, but then step on my take with text. Okay, it's all good. Okay, if you guys are audio listening to this, check out the YouTube. You'll see what I mean. But MJF right now, there's a couple of people I say are in their prime, and they're hitting on all cylinders when they're out there on TV, man. Like we can talk about the Roman Reigns of the world, that everything he touches is gold. The Seth Rollins is. I go to Rhea Ripley. She's in a moment right now where everything she does, character-wise, just feels believable. Bianca, Becky Lynch. There's certain people that when they're on the mic, when they're in the program, when they're in the ring, everything seems to be working. Now, all considering the last program he had with the 4 pillars didn't whet everybody's palate, including mine, the way that I think that it could have been. But once he's now he's back with MJF, and we're back to the MJF we all know and love, the guy who can get on that mic and compete with anybody else on the mic and get in that ring and compete with anybody in the ring. Him and Adam Cole, blow for blow, move for move, over last couple 2 weeks ago, honestly, was one of the better television matches I've seen all year. Dead ass. And I'm not saying it's the best, but it's one of the better ones. Let's be completely real. And I think people underrate that the little character choices that MJF makes when he's in the ring. The little character choices he makes, such as wearing the elbow pad of Vince is right. How he his antics in the ring, the begging and pleading before he does something dashly as a heel. He's tapped in, just like these other characters are, and I see him as one of the aces, or if not the ace of AEW. And him facing Hiroshi Tanahashi is perfect to me. We're gonna see the ace versus the ace. So yeah, you tell me who he is as far as your quarterback comparisons. None of that matters to me. What I feel like is that he's on a different level than everybody else on the roster, and that's just my opinion.